Stephen, first question is the Scottish Cup draw. How are you feeling about that one? Home tie against Morton?
Yeah, it's nice to be at home. Our record here's been good so far, so it's good to have that with the crowd behind us. Morton's a tricky fixture though. There's a lot of teams in there that would have, on paper, been an easier fixture, but it's one that we'll go into it and try and get the result and get through to the next round.
The games keep on coming because not far on the horizon is the Trust Trophy or the Challenge Cup or whatever it's called this season. Game East Kilbride, and so there's no great respite, is there?
No, not at all. But it's nice, when you go kind of league game to league game. It's nice to have a little break with the cup games that come in the schedule. So the Morton game, the East Kilbride games, it's a good ones to come along and try and progress in the cup and make it exciting as we can for us as a club, trying to progress to the next stages and do the best we can in the competitions.
How was Airdrie? One goal settled it in the end. Should it have been a bit more comfortable?
I think we played well within the game. They had half chances here and there, but in the main our off the ball stuff and even our stuff with the ball was good. We can be more ruthless, no doubt, and try to score more goals, but at the end of the day you take 3 points, you keep a clean sheet, so we were overall happy with the performance.
Yeah, and level of performance matters so much.
Of course, we always look to improve on what we're doing within the 90 minutes. What we've planned to do, did that come out in the game? We always analyse what we've done well or what we can do better. It's a constant progress for us as a staff, but also the players to try and better what we're doing every week.
You mentioned the clean sheet. Liam Russell's doing really well, isn't he? We had a chat with him earlier on as well. For 19, he's showing a lot of maturity, isn't he?
Yeah, he's obviously got his chance. We know he's really good with the ball and his distribution, which is a big part in us trying to kind of play out and picking the right passes. So he's, his accuracy and his distribution is really good, and he's actually done really well in command in his area. He's not the biggest goalie, but he shows really good, being on that front foot and being commanding to take control of his area. He's done really well.
And he's probably showing the benefit of stiff competition for that goalkeeper's jersey.
Yeah, it is. They're all wanting their shot all over the pitch, not just the goalkeeping department, but it's good that the other players are there to push him and encourage him, as we have in outfield positions as well. It's important that whoever's got the opportunity at that moment in time, that we get behind them to play well, but at the same time we all want to get in that starting 11.
You've got a couple of Friday night games coming up, followed by the East Kilbride game, so there's 3 consecutive games on TV. But what does the Friday night do to the schedule? Does that take a bit of adapting to?
Not overly. We just lose one training day. We'll just make sure we recover at the start of the week and put in our tactical. Our day is usually before the day off, so we get a little bit of how we were looking to approach the game in that day. But then we rest and recover and we get ready for the detail on the Thursday before the Friday. So it's not a massive difference, the load in the week on the build-up to it's just slightly less.
There are signs of the top 3 maybe beginning to create a little bit of a gap at the top, but I suppose it's early season to be looking at the league table in too much detail. Yeah,
of course. So you obviously look at it to see where you're at in terms of wanting to be towards the top end. We've got 2 teams ahead of us that we're looking to chase down and keep points on the board. We had a good 1-0 win at Airdrie, and we've got another 3 away games, including the East Kilbride one. So all on telly, it's a good opportunity to go and show what we're all about and approach the games in the right manner and try and get the points or get through to the next round in the cup as well.
Dylan Wattret, I think we all know his quality, we all know the value he's giving already to the team, and he certainly produced value at Airdrie with that goal. We had a nice behind the goals angle on it as well. It was some hit.
Yeah, but his all-round game on the day, his defending, his willingness to get forward and offer something in behind on that side, and then his quality with the ball, it was there throughout the 90 minutes, so it was no surprise when the ball fell him at the edge that he put it in the top corner. He was just having one of their games. But as a consistent through the minutes that he's had, he's showed great maturity in his role. He's a great kid, and he wants to learn on the training pitch. He takes on information really well in the way that we want him to play. But he's got all the attributes to go and have a good career.
The Wraith game Friday night, we can't really speak about more difficult or easier games in this league, can we? Because everything's going to be really, especially at Kirkcaldy.
Yeah, and that's our mindset. Is every game's winnable, but it's also losable if we're not at it. So we need to make sure that our mentality every game we go into is that we're at the top of our game. Our performance usually holds good energy, and it's important that we bring that intensity to our performance, that we can then earn the right to kind of play at the back of that.
Good luck. Thanks, Stephen.